Well, this month, the rate for youth unemployment hit 4 times the national average. Those aged 10 to 24 have been hit hardest by the global financial crisis and are 12 times more likely to have lost a job in the last year. Selflessly ignoring that more kids on the couch means more viewers for the inquiry, we sent Andrew Matthews to learn you good about how to get into the workforce.
Jobs, working, earning a living, bringing home the bacon, chasing the giraffe, murdering a pixie, or whipping the postman. They all mean the same thing, and they all add up to the rest of your life. So you're a kid, you're thinking, jobs? They're for robots and old people. You couldn't be more wrong. In the future, everyone will have a job, except for Scott. But what is a job, and how can you get one? Well, there are literally sevens of ways you can earn a living. You could wash cars, sell chairs, shoot pigs, or flesh out management proposals. But before you can start riding that gravy train or self-sourcing monorail, you have to actually get a job. To get you started, I spoke with a careers counsellor. Hågen Jorgensen, you've made your career as a careers counsellor.
That's right.
Okay, so let's pretend I'm a young person.
Okay. Dude.
What sort of a job should I look for?
Well, I couldn't recommend careers counselor, that's for sure.
Other than that?
Why would you want to look for a job? Stay in school.
And after I finish school?
Why not do more school?
Okay. Why can't I look for a job?
It's because there aren't any jobs. There, I said it. This was the last one.
What's the government going to do about this?
Oh, well, the government is actually planning to fight the unemployment rate.
Oh, okay, good. So they're fighting unemployment?
No. They're planning to fight the unemployment rate. It's a very different thing.
How do you fight the unemployment rate?
Well, either you redefine employment to mean everything down to getting paid in sand to lick road signs, or, as what happened with me is, a person from the government comes down and tells me to keep kids in school. He said if I did that, there wouldn't be no trouble.
How? What does that even mean?
I'm sorry. I've already said too much. How about we just talk about job interviews?
Is there any point?
Well, how much time do you have to fill?
What should I do before I go to a job interview?
Be there on time. Don't bring your mother. Don't chew any garlic. And most importantly, wear pants. I can't stress this enough, people. Pants.
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 Hågen Jorgensen, pants for your time. So, Nathan the futurologist, what will jobs be like in the future?
Well, by the future, all jobs will have been invented. But they won't be like the jobs that we have today. In fact, they'll be different.
Okay, so what will we do instead?
Well, if we're still living in a free-thinking democracy and not enslaved by robots or giant mice, we'll be working in hyperflange-related industries, such as hyperflange manufacture, hyperflange management, hyperflange selling, and of course hyperflange reselling.
So, what's a hyperflange?
At this point, Andrew, we really have no way of knowing.
But in the more recent future, you might find yourself employed in an office environment. If you do, here are a few things you might wish to know. On arriving in a new office, you will have to locate the tea and coffee making facilities and learn to use them efficiently. This means taking as long as possible to make your first cup of coffee before drinking it as quickly as possible and starting to make your next cup of coffee. This is called time management. Secondly, toner. Toner is like crack for photocopiers. You will most likely see it in the context of the words replace and cartridge. When using the word yourself, remember to attach the prefix, I only just replaced the fucking. But what if you already have a job? What rights do you have at work? I'm speaking with employee rights lawyer Damien Thirst. Damien, do employees have rights?
Yes. I can think of at least 2 off the top of my head.
I see. And what are they?
Well, first there's the right to trade your terms and conditions for certain incentives.
Such as?
Well, I got this biscuit.
And the other right?
The right to be fired without notice.
Damien,
Yes, Gary.
you're fired.
See? Wait, Gary, am I actually fired?
Yes, you are. Just get out. So there you have it. The world of work. Go get him, Tiger. Hey!
I guess unemployment does have its benefits.